Hello everyone, it's your host, your friend, your boy, Jet Black, the one and only, here with another exciting video. And in this video I'm going to be playing some AI Dungeon 2. I'm going to be doing a request. So this was actually requested by a member of our Discord. If you haven't joined our Discord, definitely make sure to click on the link in the description box below. But this request was for me to play this scenario and try and speedrun it. The concept behind the scenario is that you're in a post-apocalyptic world where robots have taken over, and you meet like a robot girl who does really anything that you tell her to. The goal that I was given for the speed run is to try and get the girl robot back to her factory where she was built in 30 minutes or less. So that's what I'm going to try and do. If you guys want to submit speedrun requests to me, you guys can. Just send me a link to the scenario in question that you want me to play in the comment section below or on the Discord. The selection does need to be safe for work, and you should include some kind of goal. I need something that I need to try and achieve within the 30 minutes. And I'll definitely take a look at what you put up. I may or may not do it, so there are no guarantees. I know I have at least 2 speedrun requests that I'm going to try and do tonight. So without further ado, let me start the timer and get things started. Okay, so the timer has started. I'm going to jump into the scenario and click play. So I'm going to name my character. I'm going to be Jet Black. Alright, cool. And now it's generating the story. I could have sworn that this prompt had multiple fill-ins in it, but I guess not. The year is 20XX. The world is in ruins, and killer robots roam the lands. You are Jet Black, a traveling male human survivor in this post-apocalyptic wasteland. You don't know when or how it happened, but all AI-controlled robots all around the world became hostile towards all humans, who now live in the aftermath of a great war between man and machine. Well, all robots save for one. One day, while scavenging an abandoned scrapyard, you came across a cute female-looking robot, a gynoid, in perfect condition. She was deactivated when you found her, but as you tried to salvage her parts, she suddenly activated herself. Much to your surprise, she wasn't hostile. Instead, she greeted you and insisted that you were her new master, meaning she would help you with anything you needed. As that happened, some old guard robot spotted you and sounded an alarm. You didn't even have time to think. You grabbed the robot girl by the arm and ran away with her. Now it's almost nighttime, and you're roaming the wastelands while followed by a cute humanoid robot that you have to hide from other enemies as they're not fond of robots because of the whole killer robot apocalypse thing. She does seem to follow all your orders impeccably, at least to the extent of her abilities. As night falls, you set up camp in a safe enough looking spot and prepare a little meal by the campfire. Meanwhile, the gynoid is sitting by the tent looking at you. You get a good look at her yourself. She seems like she could be a household service robot with a humanoid body with the proportions of a really young woman, but with cute mechanical accessories like doll-like features, such as the lack of a nose and mouth and a visor with 2 shining lights where her eyes would be. This mysterious robot girl intrigues you, and you figure now is a good time to talk with her and maybe learn more about her. You think about what you should ask her first, maybe something related to her past or her mode of speech. There's also the option to ask her what kind of ability she has and what she can do for you. So I'm going to say, we should get you back to your factory where you were created. I imagine that you'll be safe there, as you'll be able to easily hide among others like yourself. When I wake up in the morning, you need to lead me to your factory. We'll need to be careful. Humans and robots alike are going to be after us. So there we go. So the speed run is on. We gotta try and get her back to her factory so that she'll be safe from the ongoing apocalypse. The robot nods in response to your words and sits down next to the fire. She seems unable to sleep and stares into the flames. You pick a more comfortable spot and lie down. It's going to be a long night. Okay. So you wake up the next day and command the robot girl to lead you to the factory where she was built. You keep an eye out for any hostile robots or survivors that may try to attack you. You wake up and find the gynoid staring at you. She's holding a metal bar in her hand, presumably in case you were to try anything. You're awake, she says. I am, you reply. Okay. I'm going to command the robot girl to lead me to the factory she was built. Like, I'm going to just copy all the stuff that I said a second ago and just do it again. Because it had me wake up, but it didn't do any of the other stuff. It's interesting that she's holding a bar. In case I was to try anything. What do you mean, try anything? The two of you begin your journey, sticking to the plains in an attempt to avoid hostile robots and humans alike. You walk in silence for minutes, the girl apparently having not wasted her energy unit on speech circuits. I mean, clearly she can talk. You look at the bar in the gynoid's hand, and you wonder where she got it from. You hope that she has actual weapon systems of some kind, so that she can better protect you both if you're ambushed by robots or survivors. I guess by hostile robots or survivors. Yeah, because if she doesn't have like real weapon systems, then I feel like there's going to be a problem. The metal bar doesn't look like it could break through a plastic mug, let alone a human skull. You wonder if the robot girl is carrying it as some kind of archaic good luck charm. What's that you've got there? The concept of it being a good luck charm is actually like really interesting. Because then you would have like a robot that believes in the concept of luck and like superstition and stuff like that. You ponder the idea of a superstitious robot. You find the concept fascinating. You don't know a lot about this robot girl, but you do want to make sure that she gets back to her factory safely. There's something special about her. Something more than just the fact that she's not hostile towards you. She seems to do things that a robot normally wouldn't do. Things that make her seem more alive than any robot you've ever witnessed before. Boom, boom, boom. Bum, bum, bow, bum, bum, bum. Bum, bum, bow. I don't need the story summary. You stop to take a break and sit yourself down on a nearby rock. The robot girl stands there patiently, leaving her bar where it is. Do you ever feel fear, you say? No, the robot replies. Do you ever feel any emotion at all? Well, I guess the robot, if they were to say no, I then would say, why do you carry around that bar like a good luck charm if you don't fear anything? Why would you need luck if you're not afraid to fail? I don't fear anything because I'm a robot and I can't comprehend the idea of fearing anything. As for the bar, it's just something to fill my hands with. I find it easier to relax when I'm holding it. Easier to relax implies that you feel stress. Stress implies that you can feel. Stress implies that something bothers you. I imagine you're somewhat afraid of the condition that the world is in. You were designed to help people. You were created in a world where robots served mankind. Now, mankind and robots are at each other's throats. I don't blame you for keeping good luck charms. We're going to need all the luck that we can get. You stand up and tell the gynoid to continue leading the way back to her factory. You are worried that she may actually not have any weapon systems. Yeah, because it seems very unlikely. If she's like a home service bot and she carries a bar because it helps her relax, instead of like a gun or something, then I don't know. These rations taste terrible, you say to make conversation. I don't mind, she says, downing her portion in one gulp. How can you eat these? You eat food too? You're full of surprises. Let's hurry up. I want to get you back to your factory as soon as possible. Do you think we can make it there within the hour? Ding 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 ding. If you're in a hurry, then we should definitely go now. I don't know how much time we have. You sling your pack over your shoulders and watch as the robot does the same with her bar. Okay, I guess her bar has like a strap or something. You continue along on your journey to the gynoid factory. You are glad that no one has attacked you yet. You are still on alert, and you really have no idea how you would defend yourself if you were attacked. You look in your pack as you continue walking. You want to know if you have any weapons in your pack that you might have forgotten about. Wait a minute, you think, as you open your pack and search through the various contents. You find what you're looking for and smile. I can use this. Unfortunately, you've been walking so long, we don't really have time to set it up. You look at the weird contraption you found in your pack that you are unable to set up currently. You try to remember what it is. You think it might be a weapon? You're trying to remember its exact name and function. You remember it's a flashbang. It isn't a weapon, it is an explosive noisemaker. You brought it because you saw it in a catalog and thought the design was cool. Now it looks like you're glad you bought it. Okay. This might come in handy if we get attacked. We could use this flashbang to get away. Let's keep going. We don't have a lot of time. Let's see. This might come in handy if we get attacked. We could use this flashbang to get away. Let's keep going, we don't have a lot of time. Your gynoid companion nods her head. I agree, we must hurry. I'm gonna say, can you run faster than me? And if so, yeah, can you run faster than me? And are you strong enough to carry me? And I don't know why I'm walking if I have like a robot companion or whatever. Your companion looks at you strangely and thinks about what to say. This is the first time you've asked her something like this, and she doesn't have a response prepared. I am capable of running faster than you for extended periods of time. Okay. Can you carry me the rest of the way? If I spawn an enemy, I can throw the flashbang at any time to help us escape. I think that'll be useful. You look at your companion as she looks back at you. She doesn't immediately respond. Instead, she takes a moment to think over what you said and whether it's even possible. You don't know if she can actually do it or not, but it wouldn't hurt to try. Are you strong enough to carry me? Yeah, like, let me know if that's like a thing that we can do. Because I'm trying to do this within 30 minutes, but all this slow walking doesn't really help it. Your companion looks at you strangely and thinks about what to say. Oh, it's repeating the thing. Retry. Your companion looks down at you and back the way you came from, considering your question. You see her push some limits and find herself unable to move. This might be your best chance to find out if she can carry you. I am unable to comply with your request. You see her push some limits and unable to... Like, she's thinking really hard? Is that what it means? So she's unable to comply. Okay. I guess we'll just keep walking. How far away is it? Yeah, like, how far away do we need to go? This is taking a while. And no one's attacking us or anything. So it's just like a walking simulator. Your companion looks down at you and back the way you came from, considering your question. You see her push some limits and find herself unable to move. So she's like stopping in her tracks to answer these questions. This might be your best chance to find out if she can carry you. Hold on. Retry, because it's just repeating the thing from before. Your companion has stopped to talk to you. She's waiting for you to catch up. You don't want to hold her up because you don't want to keep her from her mission, whatever that may be. The sun is high above the world, the light beating down on everything below. She didn't answer my question, but I'll hit enter. Because maybe she will if the story continues. It's a beautiful day and the birds are flying overhead with patches of white trailing in their wakes. 4 days away from here. Excuse me, I'll bring you there myself and then leave immediately afterwards. Please follow me. What? Yeah. I'm taking you there so that you can hide away there. When we get there, You should stay in the factory and hide. That's an order. 4 days is way too long. Find, oh wait, yeah. Look around for an abandoned vehicle that we can fix. Yeah, because there's no way that we're going to be doing this 4-day walk. Ding, 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 ding. You can see the desperation in her eyes when your companion looks back at you. It's obvious that she doesn't agree with what you're saying, but she doesn't want to disobey an order. Understood. Okay. Help the gynoid look around for an abandoned vehicle to repair. Ding, ding, ding. Ding, 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 ding. Your companion turns back around and begins to walk away. You follow behind her, keeping a close eye out for any signs of danger. Fortunately for you, you don't encounter anything out of the ordinary on your journey. I haven't seen any enemies or any vehicles for us to grab. I can't believe that the factory is so far away. We need to find a way to get there faster. Ding, 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 ding. Your companion suddenly stops in her tracks, forcing you to walk into her to avoid bumping into her. Well, no, you would just bump into her. So it'd be like... The factory is still so far away. We should look for an abandoned vehicle or some transportation of some sort. I've been doing that, but there's nothing around for us to use. I think I have an idea. You look in your pack for spare parts that you could use to augment the gynoid strength so that she could carry you. Ding 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 ding. Your companion turns to you with a confused look on her face. What do you mean? You've looked all over for an abandoned vehicle or something similar and there's none around? How do you expect to find one just lying around now? I don't expect to find a vehicle. I found you while scavenging for parts. I think I might be able to use the parts I've gathered to augment your strength so that you can carry me with you to the factory. Let's see. How soon could we get there if you carried me while running at your top speed? I don't know how much time I have left, so we need to hurry up with anything we do. Your companion looks down at the ground while she thinks about how soon she could get you to the factory if you were to use that plan of action. You start attempting to augment the gynoid strength using the parts from your pack as she continues thinking about how soon you both could get to the factory. if your plan works. Okay. You begin taking spare parts from your pack as you attempt to use them in different combinations to enhance the gynoid strength. Okay. I'm going to just hit enter. Let that roll and just see what happens from there. Let's see, you decide on using the small length of chain, the cogwheel, and the battery to try to build something that could be used to give the gynoid a strength enhancement. Okay, let it ride. Just keep going. Now it's getting like more specific on like how you're doing it, which is interesting. Those 3 parts don't seem like a lot. You spend quite a while making the device, attaching the chain to the cogwheel, which you then attach to the battery. You hand the device over to your companion, who holds it in her hands and activates it. Okay, hit enter. Let's see how that goes. Weird device. I'm curious how it's going to augment her strength, considering it's just those 3 things. The gynoid's body goes rigid, and she begins to stand up straight. The device is working. You quickly wear the gynoid's hands off by having her try to punch through a nearby tree, after which she seems much weaker and can barely stand up straight. Why would I do that? Why would I have her punch a tree? I'm going to get rid of that line, because that's dumb. Okay. Command the gynoid to pick me up and run at top speed to the factory. To the gynoid factory. You hope that this will help you both get to the gynoid factory faster. Yeah, please help us get there. Because that's all I really need to do is just get her back to the factory. The gynoid picks you up in her hands, standing up straight. I'm ready to go whenever you are, sir, she says in a monotone voice. Go! Run as fast as you can to the factory. We need to get there ASAP. Yeah, let's hurry up. I have no idea how much time I have left in the speed run. Okay. The gynoid begins running as fast as her legs can carry her. You gently hold on so you don't fall out of her hands. As the gynoid runs, her metal body vibrates and emits a high-pitched whirring noise. Okay. You plug your ears with your fingers and pray that you'll be arriving at the gynoid factory soon. Come on. She said it'll take 4 days, but hopefully it doesn't. The gynoid doesn't seem to be able to go at top speed, no matter how hard she tries. The whirring noise from her body is so loud now that you can barely hear anything else. The sun starts setting, and the sky turns orange and red. Okay. You ask the gynoid how much longer it will be until you both arrive at the gynoid factory. Please don't say, like, it'll take, like, 3 days or something. Like, hopefully it'll take, like, an hour or a few hours or something like that. I can't tell, sir. This device seems to be severely limiting my capabilities. The gynoid runs into the darkness as the sky turns black. You're unsure if you'll make it to the gynoid factory before the sun rises. Okay? I'm gonna say, just try your best. That's all you can do. I'll try to upgrade your device while you run to help increase your performance. Let's see. Thank you, sir. I will try my best to reach the gynoid factory before the sun rises. Your device is already upgraded, she says in a monotone voice. You open up your laptop while the gynoid runs with you in her hands. Okay? You attempt to update the device by optimizing its program speed so that it can run complex algorithms more efficiently. That's technobabble for make it work better. Make it work better. Bullshit sci-fi technobabble. The laptop screen displays a long line of code for the optimization process. You fumble with the touchpad and hit download under the code. Your device beeps as it finishes downloading. The gynoid stops running as you close your laptop. Ooh. Have we arrived at the gynoid factory? We have arrived at a broken down factory with barbed wire surrounding it. I can't see anything else except darkness, she says, as she sets you down on the ground. You walk around the factory with your companion inside the perimeter of the barbed wire fence. Okay? You command the gynoid to find some... I forgot to turn down the volume of my computer, so it was like louder than even I expected it to be. So I apologize for that, if that like surprised anybody. We made it to the factory. I was essentially about to command the gynoid to find a place to hide inside the factory. That's really the only thing I had left to do. I'm not sure if I would consider the speed run to be a success. Like, I'm not sure if it's like, yay, we did it, and she at least got to the factory before, like, the 30 minutes. Or if this last line is what I really needed. Like, the confirmation that she'll, like, go into the factory and, like, hide. Let's see. Oh, it looks like if we had continued, we would have actually ran into a conflict once we made it to the factory. So that's interesting. Let me know your thoughts on this episode. Should I continue where we left off here, figure out what the conflict at the factory was, and do a speed run where I try to make sure that she's safe? Should I try this speed run again and see if I can like get her hidden inside the factory before the 30-minute timer hits? Do you have any suggestions for future scenarios that I should play that are safe for work and have a goal so they're like simple to speed run? Let me know all your thoughts in the comment section below or on our Discord. I have a link to the Discord in the description box below. Thank you all for watching. If you guys like this video, make sure to smash that like button, favorite, comment, subscribe, and ding, 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 ring notification bell. Be notified whenever we do these videos. It's yours for any boy, Jeff like the one only. Logging out. Peace. Check it about. Wow. Also, check out my daily AI Dungeon 2 series, Jet, Starlight, and Xena, Fairy Monster Hunters.